I'm Sarah, and welcome to my garden. As you all know, life's not perfect, and neither is my garden. Come and have a look. This is Tom. He's my long-suffering husband, who does all the digging and building and things as I need it. Okay, this is our chicken coop fencing around our goods again. It seems to have worked, they haven't got in.
Built by Tom?
Built by Tom. Thank you, Tom.
Not very good, unfortunately.
And like I said, by no means perfect. There's my compost heap over there, although it's mostly straw from the chicken coop, so it's not really working properly. I'll need to do something about that and get some more green stuff in there. My strawberries, now when I planted them out here there were 56 plants and they were well balanced, well spaced, but all the runners have kicked in now and so it's just a bit of a disaster. They're mostly finished, but I'm going to replant all the runners and see what happens. All these American things, they're not very big. Oh, there's one. Look at that. There's one down in there.
You've had some pretty major ones, eh?
Look at that one. That's not bad. To have strawberries this late in the season is still going pretty well. I'll get you one, Tom.
Thank you.
Dropping you this that much.
Rum.
Over here's my asparagus. It's in its second year. It's a bit weedy.
Bit weedy.
But it's doing okay. Tom did take to it with the weed eater a wee while ago. By accident. And so next year we should be able to just eat everything that comes off it. We should have been able to take a little bit off this year, but the pukekos beat us to it. So,
Pukekos are native birds of New Zealand.
and they are a pain in the turkey. And this is my broccoli for the season. Now I lost...
What, the dirt?
No, down in there, broccoli, can you see?
Ah. Yep.
Yep, thank you.
Alright.
There were supposed to be 6, but the pukekos pulled 2 out to see what they were like and decided they weren't that interesting and just left them alone on the side. So, 2 died. This is my basil. Really proud of that, it's doing really well.
Nice one. That's the basil there.
Yep.
Yep.
This is, shame to say it, store-bought lettuce because I can't seem to, for the life of me, manage to pull anything off from seed this year.
Tell them about last year.
Last year was incredible, but mind you, I planted 1,000, so you empty the packet into a spot that big, there's 1,000 seeds in a packet, it went crazy. So, yeah, lesson learned, spacing. Okay, this is my fennel, it's almost finished. Well, it's finished, but the seeds and the flowers are supposed to be good for wildlife, so I might just keep that for a bit longer. The birds and the butterflies, good butterflies. Not sad, nasty white ones. Oh, posties here. My leeks, some of them are doing alright at that end. That end's not so well because the cat likes to sleep in there. So it's not the best thing in the trough that I made for the leeks. And these are my spring onions. They're not getting too bothered by the cat. Okay, these are my tomatoes. Once I say life's not perfect, don't look too closely at my staking because it's a bit of a mess. I've got quite a few ones in here. I've got just some normal, average, I can't remember what they're called, just standard tomatoes. And then I've got some heritage ones as well. Now, the ones that across there they're called Tula, T-U-L-A. And there's supposed to be black seeds on the middle, but I found it a little mediocrely disappointing. They're not half as exciting. They're nice to eat, they're just not as exciting. And then I bought a packet with, like, it was called Celebration Seeds, and so they had all sorts of different ones. And these, oh no, that's a Chula, where's the, yeah, these guys, when they turn red, I've picked most of them.
We've got so many tomatoes.
Exciting.
Unbelievable.
And these little yellow ones are just, oh, absolutely. They don't have the same acid that tomatoes, normal tomatoes do, but oh, they're so yummy. And these ones are great. Cherry tomatoes for Africa. I bought some bush tomatoes and some tiny tims, but my labels got mixed up when I transferred them across, so I don't know which is which. The little ones are quite disappointing, but of course I'm going to have to grow them both again next year because I can't remember which is which. So one's bush cherries and the other is tiny tims, and I couldn't resist tiny tims because my son's name is Tim. Yeah, the tomatoes are almost pretty much getting towards the end of the run, really. Haven't had too much trouble with them. A couple have had blossom end rot, but that's about it. Birds have gotten into a couple, but I've started picking the big ones just as they come orange.
Yeah, nice tomatoes. Tomatoes.
This is a bare patch waiting for goodies. There's not as much going into autumn as there is going into summer, so I'm starting to have space. Which is good for Tom because he doesn't have to dig new ones.
Yeah.
Those are fancy broccoli, not broccoli, beetroot. You know, the ones with all the different colours and the swirly whirly candy stripe and stuff, just out of a packet, so it's hit and miss. And this first row of carrots is the heritage different colour ones as well. My favourite's the white ones, they're really yummy. And that's just standard carrots and the remains of a previous row. The kids just help themselves, which is really cool. And parsnips. I got 2 parsnips out of a whole row. I am really pleased. Last year I didn't get any, so 2. Woohoo! I'm going to roast them. This is my chilli plot, and we've got all sorts of things. We've got these bell pepper types. Some of them, see there's some in here that's gone red, but this bush is just absolutely laden. Can you see that, Tom?
Yeah.
Yep. And then these are the little jalapeno jobbies.
Hold up, again.
Jalapenos are all
Whey.
I'm waiting for them to go red and hot and burn your brains out.
Yeah.
That's for them, Tom. And there's
A
some
bit
more.
hot.
These are different there. A little bit of heat, but more sweet than heat, so that you can actually enjoy the chili flavour. And then a piece resistant somewhere through here. So there's 3 types of chili all through here. But I don't know if you can see these toppers. Look at the size of this one. Can you see them?
Oh my goodness, hold on. Far out. That's
So
a
that bush
food and a half.
That bush is laden, and so are all the other bushes with ones that size. They're just heaving. So, I planted so many eggplants. These are the long purple ones, and that's the only one that came up. But I have doubts whether it's actually going to give me any fruit before it turns cold. So what I'm going to do, and I don't know if it's technically correct or not, but I'm going to give it a whirl, is when we get close to the weather cooling down, I'm going to dig it up in a pot with lots of soil around it so I don't disturb the roots, and put it in the greenhouse and see if that works. So, but we're supposed to be having an Indian summer this year. It's very hot now, I'm not surprised. So that'll give me an extra few months for growing my veggies. Peas, these ones are doing really, really well. They are doing really well. But it's just a bit hit and miss because earlier on the year I wanted peas for Christmas and I only ended up collecting about 12 actual peas from the before Christmas batch. So this is my second attempt to get peas.
Christmas before though.
Yeah, the Christmas before we had lots, but this is my second attempt this year. But I read somewhere that you can grow peas all year round here, so I'm going to give that a whirl. Kumara, this is my first year trying kumara, and it looks really healthy, so touch wood. And Tom is crushing
Oh no, sorry.
my
Sorry.
celery